Yes, hello everyone. Good evening all. Everybody can hear me? Yes. Good. So guys, before starting the session, could you please introduce yourself? Like you guys are where are you from? This is Deepak. Deepak, where are you from? Yes, you guys can write in your chat also. Actually, today's session is for Archana ma'am, but due to some medical emergency, she is not available. So on behalf of Archana ma'am, I am taking this session. Yes, yes, सर्टिफिकेट भी आपको आज ही प्रोवाइड होगी at the end of the session. Okay. For this, you have to at least continue for the session for the certificate. Okay, OS, where are you from? OS, Rahul, Samita, Karthik. You guys can write in chat, okay, so I can see like the how many you guys from the other state or from the other city. Okay, OS from Delhi. Good. Other people who want to tell you can write in chat, so people get to know like the what the variant or what the diversity we have. Okay, Rajasthan, Ahmedabad. Okay, ma'am has some medical emergency. That's why she is not present. In the next boot camp, you will find it. And I will tell how you guys can find the certificate. Okay. Most of the people are interested in certificate. Not I can't say like most of the people are interested in knowledge or something. Because no one is asking like sir what we will discuss today and what will be happening in this session. Okay, 2x gave a river from Nepal. Good. Nancy Pan, good evening. Yes, sir, good evening. Virat Kohli is also there. Okay, good evening, Virat Kohli. My voice is not clear. Right now, I think like you guys can hear me. Now I'm audible. Now it's good, I think. Like you guys can hear me. Yes. Okay. You guys can hear me. Okay, we are starting. We are starting very shortly. Now voice is good. Now everybody can hear me, right? अभी आवाज सबको ठीक आ रही है, yes, yes. It's up to 100. Okay, check your network issue also. Check your all network, your side network also, because it's a live stream. Okay? So for this, you need a like a good network connection. So that's why. Okay, to explain, you will get a form at the end of the class. Okay, in your chat box, you have to just fill it. Okay, you get the certificate and everything. A story with AR. Hello. Yes. Check your network connectivity also. Here. Okay, just write in chat like how many people are getting a clear sound. Yes, you can see. ठीक है अभी हम स्टार्ट करते हैं थोड़ी देर में स्टार्ट Okay, you have no knowledge of coding, it's not an issue. Okay, we'll guide you and teach you from the basic, from the scratch. We just started by supposing that like our students don't know anything about the coding. Okay, from that level we'll start and try to make you a good coder at the end of the course. Okay, so you can build a good, very beautiful project, or you can get a good job, right? Okay, anybody from Delhi, Mumbai? Yes, yes, आपको basic से पढ़ाएंगे. Okay, we'll teach everything from the scratch. Okay, on this live session we'll get a very good idea how you guys will get teach here. Okay, okay, Asmita, you are from Madhya Pradesh. Good, awesome. So I can see like there are so many students from the different places of the India. So it's a good. Okay, we'll wait for some more time to join the other student. Oh, one more thing, you guys can keep me right in the chat like what courses you are pursuing right now. Is you are in college or you are in which year? Okay, and what like what courses you are pursuing in your college? Like someone in BE or someone in like yes, someone in BCO or something like that. So you guys can write in chat so you'll get a good idea like how many you are from like from the different courses. You guys can write in chat also. Okay, I'm just Pal. Bus, we are starting in the few minutes. Okay, Smita, you are in which year? You can mention the year also, like first year, second year. Come on, guys, you can write in chat like you guys are from like which courses. Okay, BSc CS. Very good. Yes, Krishna Jadhav. Hello, good evening. Last time in BSc. Okay, good. 4 in BSc. Good, very good. Okay, today we are discussing about what should be the roadmap, okay, and what should be the like, important architecture for the development. We'll discuss all the things. Those who are new join, you can write your name in chat also. or you can write the like what courses you are pursuing in your college. You can write there along with your name. So I get a idea of like what courses you are pursuing. Okay. I will see Sarma from there. I have to connect my charger. Yes. ओके धीरज चौधरी कम आफ्टर अपना कॉलेज ओके गुड गुड ठीक है जो भी चीज़ें आपको वहाँ रह गई है यहाँ आपको बताई जाएंगी BCA या गुड we are starting guys shortly. yes yes सर्टिफिकेट मिलेगा डोंट वरी no fee included here BTech series very good okay okay guys we are starting. So today in this session we'll discuss about like what should be the roadmap of our development course. Okay, because there are in today market there are so many things. Okay, so people get confused like what should I study, what should you leave. Okay, so in this session I will describe you like what should you have to study up to the market. Okay, so what is required in the basically in the market. Okay, for this before starting we guys should know like what is the web development तुझे पहले ये पता होना चाहिए like web development क्या है okay and what the tool required for okay so everybody can see my screen ठीक है सबको मेरी स्क्रीन दिख रही है right everybody can see it okay so this is the Amazon page you guys can see okay so this is simply a web page you can see it amazon.in okay so this is the basically a web page so creating this web page we need a lots of text okay like there is a HTML there is a CSS for the responsiveness. There is some Java, JavaScript, some other framework also for managing data. There is a SQL or something. There are so many things. Okay, so we see like step by step what is required for the first. Okay, and then after like how we can improve our development in suppose if we are creating this kind of page. So for creating any page, for creating any suppose this is the page. Okay, and if you want to create this page, for this what we need a basic structure of the page. Okay, suppose when you go to construction for your home. Okay, and suppose if you are creating your home. Okay, so what we need for this? For this we need like so many things, so many stuff. Okay, for the same way we need like so many stuff for creating the web page. Okay, so before discussing all these things, I will tell you like what is the development. So development kya hai basically? Development means like na creating a page. Okay, and maintaining that data. Okay, suppose the Amazon has once created this page. Okay, but when you open this page, okay, then very frequently or very often you see like there is some updation in the page, or there is some new post. Okay, so what the Amazon is doing? Amazon is continuously updating the page. Okay, means like तुमने सिर्फ एक बार इसे क्रिएट कर दिया, इट्स नॉट ओके. ओके, you have to regularly maintain the page and update the page. Okay, so this is the combination of the whole process is called web development. So what web development is? Creating a page, and the time to time we have to like maintain the deployment and the content of the page. Okay, and combination of all these things is called web development. Okay, इन सब चीजों का combination क्या होता है? Web development होता है. Okay, but the today student only think about the creating a page is a web development. Okay, it's not a complete web development. Creating page along with the maintenance of the page. Okay, if you need something or like if you need some stuff. Okay, for this we create page. Okay, then after second step we'll try to explore like what the basic component and what the basic take required in this page. Okay, suppose if you go there. Okay, and right click it. Okay, inspect it. Okay, you will land on the some page or something. Okay, okay. तो यहाँ पर तुम देख पाओगे. ओके, देयर इज अ डॉक टाइप एचटीएमएल. ओके, you can see there is a doc type HTML. Okay, so what doc type HTML it is? Doc type HTML it means like your basic structure of the page is on HTML. Okay, and it is the symbolic of the HTML. Okay, so for creating this page there is a use of HTML. Okay, this means only like we are using HTML in our web development. Okay, or in this page you can see like there are so many stuff, other stuff are also used. Okay, so this is the one aspect or one basic tool for creating a page. Okay, which is called HTML. Okay, then after there is a second step which is the CSS. You guys can see component, and then after we go for the style. It's taking little bit of time. Okay, so it will upload. Okay, you can see in computed also there is a box sizing, color, model, and everything is given there. Okay, this is called a styling. Okay, and a stylings come under the CSS. Basically CSS means kya? CSS means like the dressing up your web page. Okay, suppose I'm giving you some example for the CSS. Suppose when you go for a party. Okay, so what you do, you will do a good dress up. Okay, and you apply perfume or something on your body, or like we get some good good head wash or something. Okay, so for this what you do, you are trying to give a good CSS to yourself. Okay, in the same way, suppose we have created the HTML. Okay, and then after we have to apply a CSS. Okay, CSS to a page, so it look good. Okay, then after the third step is like to make it responsive. For make it responsive, what we do, we use some Java, and then after we use some JavaScript also. Okay, it depends upon your choice. Okay, so some people use Java also, and some people use JavaScript also. Java and JavaScript, what it does, okay? ये क्या कहते हैं, and apart from this we can use some other language also like the Python, and some there are so many languages you can use there. Okay, so basically what they does, they make it responsive. Okay, like the way you are responsive. Okay, just suppose if I ask something. Okay, sir, like student, where are you from? Okay, and like if you are from which city, or you guys are from which college. The same way you are in the same time you are start writing like this is my city name, and this course I am purchasing this. Okay, it means it's showing that you guys are responsive. Okay, the same way we have to make our page responsive also. Suppose if you click here, okay, suppose if you click here, so it should be responsive. Means responsive means it's taking me somewhere. ठीक है, मैं यहाँ पे क्लिक कर रहा हूँ, ये मुझे कहीं और किसी पेज पे लेके जा रहा है. You guys can see if you click इस चेकिंग में समझा. ठीक है, ये क्या कर रहा है, मुझे पेज पे लेके जा रहा है. इट मीन्स क्या, ये है रिस्पॉन्सिव, इट शोइंग मी द रिस्पॉन्सिवनेस. Suppose if I ask you something, okay, the same way, same time you guys are answering me also. Okay, okay, this is the things, and this I am from this city you guys are answering me, okay, right? It means that it should, you guys are showing me the responsiveness of your, like, you guys are that much responsive. Okay, then after you guys can see, like, there are so many multiple information are coming, and there is a huge api is also coming. Okay, api, or you can also hear routes. Okay, from where these routes are coming, these routes are coming from the server. Okay, I will tell you one example. If you inspect it, okay, you guys can see there is a 51%. Okay, and if you want to change it, suppose I want to change this information here. Okay, so I can change it also. Okay? I make it like 641. Okay, okay, and if you go there, we have the main page पे आओगे, you guys can find only 64 rupees. Okay, means like this information are coming from the server, and I'm manipulating only the HTML. मैंने सिर्फ यहाँ पे HTML change किया. Okay, this kind of a scam, or this kind of edit you guys can see on, like, the some fake or some false, like, advertisement, or like some false shopping ad. Okay, you guys can see, like, if you check, if you get a link, or on that link you will get this kind of price. Okay, and if you, like, directly without thinking other thought, you guys directly jump on it. Okay, so you'll get it like, okay, no, that the poster is the fake. Okay, if you go on the real price means, if you go on the real website, you'll get the original price. If you refresh it, you'll get it again the same data. Getting 640 you are getting. It means like, this the whole information are coming from the server. Okay, but I'm only manipulating only the front end only. I'm only manipulating the front end. Okay, so these server are managed by the different languages. Okay, somewhere we use Node.js, somewhere we use Java. Okay, so for this managing the Java and everything, we use like this kind of things. For managing server and all, we use this kind of stuff. If you want to again change it, if you want to make it 9, it will be 9. ठीक है, तो ये कर सकते हैं. ये अभी बेसिकली ये क्या हुआ, ये वट एवर मैनिपुलेशन you are looking for, this all are the front end things. Okay, and this the main information are coming from the back end. Okay, the for development there are two things. Okay, one is the front end, and another one is the back end. Okay, so front end means like whatever we can see on the screen. Okay, front end means whatever we can see on the screen, that is called front end. Right? Okay, and whatever the data coming from the back end, if you want to see network. Okay, so you can see there are continuously, if you click on somewhere, you can see there are multiple APIs getting hit. Okay, यहाँ पे तुम देख पा रहे हो बहुत सारे API हिट हो रही है. ओके, if you click on it, यहाँ पे देखो कुछ तो हिट हो रहा है. ये देखो, ये multiple APIs. Okay, this all information are coming from the backend. Okay, so whatever see on your screen, okay, that is the front end things. Okay, and whatever see on the backend, whatever we can't see on the screen, which are coming from the backend or managing by the backend, which is called the backend. Okay, or developer things. Okay, so basically, if you want to make your UI good, okay, so you have to work on backend, and if you want to make your, like the logic and like the technology to working on your website, for this we use backend. Okay, अगर यूआई को अच्छा बनाना है तो उसके लिए हम फ्रंट एंड को अच्छा बनाते हैं. ठीक है, and if you want to make your logic good and everything, like the every data should be good and everything should be good and updated up to the time, for this we have to make a backend good. Okay, ठीक है. अब इसमें मैं पार्ट बताता हूँ. like like if you want to and I will tell you more thing. Okay, suppose if you guys want to create this kind of UI, so I will tell you what tools and what take a step we needed. Okay, for this we can go for the PPT. So in here we have discussed about the what is the web development. I have tell you each and everything. Okay, so firstly, we have to discuss about the front end things. Okay, front end means I have tell you what front end it is. Front end it is like whatever you can see on the screen. Okay, that is the front end. Okay, so for creating this kind of front end, what is required for it? Okay, and what you have to learn. Okay, if you want to become a full stack Java developer. Okay, so what you have to learn for the front end. Okay, for front end we have to learn like HTML, CSS. Okay, and some basic stuff of JavaScript. Okay, then after we have to learn some particular framework. Okay, there is a React, Angular, okay, and Vue.js. ठीक है, अब फ्रेमवर्क क्या है मैं ये एक्सप्लेन करता हूँ व्हाट फ्रेमवर्क इट इज. फ्रेमवर्क बेसिकली ना फ्रेमवर्क मीन्स like suppose when you guys have worked on some workshop or somewhere, okay, and your home also there is a molding machine. Okay, molding machine, what it does, if you put something there is just some mold is already created and it will give you some output. Okay, framework works similarly. Okay, there's a React. Okay, the React basically used to give a single page UI. Okay, if you get some like the proper HTML, CSS, and JavaScript and whatever the stuff is required there. Okay, so if you put everything in a like the organized order, it will give you a पर्टिकुलर पेज. ओके, तो फ्रेमवर्क बेसिकली क्या करते हैं हम यूज करते हैं बेसिकली हम यूज करते हैं लाइक फॉर क्रिएटिंग आवर फ्रंट एंड स्टफ. ओके, एंड द मोस्ट फेमस इज द React. Okay, if you want to be a full stack developer, okay, so for this React should be must. Okay, for the front end things. Okay, and then after we use some packages also. Packages means like they have some like the inbuilt functionality. Okay, you have to just catch it, you have to just install that npm. Okay, and it will start working for you. Okay, that is called npm. Okay, then after for the backend, for backend we have to, okay, for backend we have to like study the like the in detail Java. Okay, in where we have to learn like the everything master in Java. I will tell you in detail okay, what the topic we should cover. Then after we run some a Spring Boot like a framework like the Spring Boot. A Spring Boot basically used to interact with the like your database. Okay, it's help you to. And then after we learn about the API and all HTTP protocols, it help you like it help you to make you like API calls. Okay, HTTP help you to make the HTTP API calls. Yeah, suppose यहाँ पे तुम जाओगे. Okay, and suppose यहाँ पे देखोगे there is a HTTP protocols also you there. You can see there is a HTTPS protocol. Okay, that is means like it's help you to like the call the API and all. Okay, so we guys have to learn like how to make this API and how to make this protocol and all. Okay, so we will cover all these things in the backend part. Okay, so front end we have to cover that much things, and for the back end we have to cover that much things. Okay, then after we go for the like the tool version and everything. Okay, before that we have to use the database also. Sometimes we'll use like there are different kind of database. Okay, okay, before telling database what database it is. Okay, पहले ये समझ लो database क्या है. Suppose when you go in a some bank. Okay, in bank what they provide you some bank account where you can store your like the money, and like suppose sometime when you want to store some document or also they provide you some locker or something. Okay, in the same way development field there is a database basically used to store the all the information and all the data whatever it is there. Okay, ये सपोज यहाँ पर जो भी इंफॉर्मेशन आ रहा है. ओके, इफ यू वांट टू स्टोर दिस. ओके, फॉर देयर इज a particular database. Okay, and every database has different working nature. Okay, but the overall motive of the database to store information. Okay, okay, that is too much lecture. There is no background coming from my side. Okay, what's ठीक है. इसके बाद क्या रहता है ना, जब ये सारा डाटा जो भी है वो हम स्टोर करते हैं. ठीक है, उसके बाद क्या होता है ना लाइक whenever it is required. Okay, whenever it is required we can call that API and this data will come. यही होता है. ठीक है, अब इसके लिए हमें लाइक व्हाट काइंड ऑफ database we can study. Okay, which is in demand. Okay, the first one is the MySQL. Okay, then after there is the MongoDB. Okay, देन आफ्टर आता है ORM फ्रेमवर्क। ORM फ्रेमवर्क बेसिकली क्या करता है ना, इट्स हेल्प यू टू इंटरेक्ट विद द लाइक इंटरेक्ट विद आवर लाइक द डाटाबेस। उसमें क्या आता है हमारा हाइपरनेट जेपीए। ओके, so if you go for the Java development we will learn all these things। Okay, if you go for the full stack development we have to learn all these things। Okay, and then if you go for the full stack development we have to learn all these things। Okay? तो बेसिकली इन सब में हम यही पढ़ेंगे ना, लाइक हाउ वी आर मैनेजिंग द डाटा एंड डिफरेंट काइंड ऑफ डाटा। ओके, then after there is a other things is to build control and version control। Okay, so build control basically na, suppose we have created this page, okay, and we have to control this build। Okay, for this what you have to do, we have to use the deployment, and like we have to continuously, or like whenever you update the page, okay, we have to continuously check your deployment, like wherever and what portal you have deployed, we have to check it, and where we have to like the continuously check our like the control version। Okay, and then after we use the kit basically used to store like the your code। Okay, it's a cloud space provided। Okay, where you can store like whatever information in your code we have। Okay, suppose जैसे ये हमारे पास पेज है। Okay, ये हमारा पेज है। Okay, and if you go on element there is so much information। Okay, so it is stored somewhere। Okay, ये कहीं पे store है। Okay, if I can see where, it means it is stored somewhere। Okay, so Git is the most popular thing where we can store our code and everything whatever we have। Okay, then after what we do after deployment and everything, there is a version control। Version control means like time to time when you need to update the changes, or जब भी मुझे कुछ changes update करने हैं अपने code में। Okay, so we can update from here also। ठीक है, then after there is a cloud platform। Cloud platform is like where we deploy our whole backend and front end। Okay, and from where user can see। Okay, suppose if you go on the some page, okay, and if I write here Flipkart, I'm writing Flipkart। Okay, so we are getting that much information। Okay, suppose if I click on it, okay, so we can see there is a Flipkart.com। Okay, so Flipkart.com is deployed somewhere। Okay, it's backend and front end deployed somewhere। Okay, then we guys can see all the information here। It means like it means like whenever like suppose you have created some page। Okay, but you have created locally। Okay, the people can't access it। Okay, so for this we have to sometime क्या होता है ना, like we have created this page। Okay, and we have deployed somewhere। Okay, and if you want to access it, okay, access it means like if you want to check it, or like it's working or not working। Okay, for this what we needed, we need a like a cloud platform। Cloud platform basically give you a space। Okay, and give you an area where you can hold your like whatever stuff you have। Okay, whatever stuff in your page, or if you want to directly deploy your page by the URL you can also make it। Okay, suppose if I created some page by locally, so you guys can't access it। I am that person and I am the owner of that person, so I can only access it, but I have to make the page for in person। Okay, for this we have to go for the deployment। Okay, and then after the container size। Okay, container size means like here we can store like the multiple information in the cloud format। Okay, so like the Docker, Kubernetes, okay, we can use। Okay, then after suppose if you have created a page successfully। Okay, suppose you have created the page successfully, then after you have to go for the test। Okay, everything or every functionality is working or not working properly। So this is the separate part। Okay, but I will cover in this। This is the part of the tester, but as a developer you guys should know like if everything is working। Suppose if I created on login, so it is working like login। Okay, sometimes when you are busy in development, so there is a some mismatch also। So for this before going for the final development we have to check for the development also, means testing also। Okay, then we have to follow the security standard also। Okay, these things you guys have no need to discuss right now। Okay, if you like go in the course। Okay, and then you will guided by like how to follow the security setup and all। Okay, then after I have described the each and everything like what the basic tool we are going to cover। Okay, then after in detail I will tell you like what the in every topic what we will cover। Suppose when we start with the Java, okay, in Java we cover like the language fundamental, introduction, pattern, array. We cover all these things in Java, okay. Then after we study about the JDBC, okay, and before that we study about like the HTML, CSS in detail. Like if you go on any page, if you go on any page, or you just suppose this is the Flipkart, okay, this is the Amazon, and this is the Flipkart. If you inspect it, और यहाँ पर आपको सेम स्टफ मिलेगा ये डॉक टाइप देते हैं मीन्स क्या है ना नॉट अमेजॉन फ्लिपकार्ट आप कोई भी पेज देखोगे ओके तो उसका बेसिक स्ट्रक्चर क्या है HTML है ओके दिस HTML इज लाइक द like suppose when you are creating your house or start constructing your house so in a start what we do we give some pillar or everything okay what is that what is it? This is the basic fundamental of your like constructing a building okay in the same way if you want to create some UI okay so basically we have to give the HTML and CSS okay okay. Then after we discuss about the array, a string proper methods of overloading. We'll discuss all these things in our core Java. Okay. Then after we discuss about the JDBC. In JDBC we cover all the things how to communicate with the backend and all. We cover everything in the JDBC. Then after we discuss about the Hibernate. Okay. And what Hibernate is, how it is useful for our development and all. Then after we discuss about the mapping. Okay. Mapping is a very important function. Okay. Then after that, the many to one mapping. It is describe everything like what we cover in our course. Okay. Then after we discuss about the Spring. Okay. Then after we discuss about the HTML, what HTML it is, what HTML version we are going to use. Okay. And how we can create a beautiful pages by using HTML and all. Then after we learn the some like the bootstrap stuff. Bootstrap basically क्या है ना एक लाइब्रेरी है और एक फ्रेमवर्क यू कैन से फ्रेमवर्क क्या होता है ना एक फ्रेमवर्क और लाइब्रेरी यू कैन से सपोज इन योर कॉलेज देयर इज अ लाइब्रेरी ओके सो व्हाट इज देयर वहाँ पर क्या है वहाँ पर क्या है ना वहाँ पर लाइक कि लाइब्रेरी में मल्टीपल बुक्स रखे हुए हैं ठीक है एंड वट एवर यू नीडेड यू कैन यूज अकॉर्डिंगली ठीक है यहाँ तक क्या सबको समझ में आ रहा है सब सही चल रहा है ठीक है कुछ कुछ आइडिया लग रहा है व्हाट वेब डेवलपमेंट इट इज मैंने बहुत कुछ बताया वेब डेवलपमेंट के बारे में avoid the sound not the sound okay this is not in my control because from my side there is nothing okay and nothing sound like that so I can't fix it but apart from all the things what we have yeah you guys can get notes once you go and register you a skill active okay we'll get all the notes and everything okay ठीक है तो अभी हमने बहुत सारी चीज़ें डिस्कस की लाइक वेब डेवलपमेंट में क्या क्या चीज़ें होनी चाहिए क्या क्या चीज़ें होती हैं क्या क्या चीज़ें कवर करनी है उसमें से कुछ आइडिया लगा आई एम नॉट एक्सपेक्टिंग कि यू गाइस गेट इट लाइक द एवरीथिंग ओके बट एटलीस्ट लाइक 10-20% ओके एटलीस्ट यू गाइस शुड अवेयर लाइक if you are involved in the course so you guys study all the things okay duration of the course is like around 6 months okay in 6 months we will train you in a manner like you guys can like build your page and website independent and apart from all these things I will tell you one more thing okay apart from all the curricular and everything okay a skill upgrade also help you to like make your like the portfolio and a resume also so which will help you to like get in very 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 in a like a few number of interviews. Okay, if you guys have any doubt, you can write in chat also. Daily, like you have to give 3 or 4 hours. Okay, then you will become pro in 6 months in coding. It depends upon you, but my advice to you, like at least 3 to 4 hours. If you are new in this, at least 3 to 4 hours you have to give. Yeah, daily 3 to 4 hours you have to do. Okay, apart from the classes, don't consider the class also. Okay, you have a class for 2 to 3 hours, and then after you have to do 3 to 4 hours. Daily we have a, like a 3 to 4 hours of class. Okay, but it's guided you start in starting. Suppose if you enroll in this course, okay, so it's not like you have to attend all the classes. Okay, we will guide you. First start with the HTML, CSS. Okay, then after we like help you to uplift your skills. Okay, then after we advise you to go for the other courses. Okay, if you're basically not good and like you are not much comfortable in the like the basic stuff, okay, then it's not making sense to go for the other things also. So they starting like start with the less time but with the full concentration. Okay, start with the minimum time but with the full concentration. Yeah, bombing career is like the web development with the AI. Okay, try to learn web development, and along with the web development try to learn your AI also, like how to implement AI in the web development. Just I will tell you one example. Just suppose this is the page. Okay, and if I write here something, okay, suppose after I this. So you can see like we are getting like the auto solution. Okay, this is a small example of AI. Okay, if you write jeans, we are getting the lots of information. Okay, means related to this. Okay, related to this. This is like a small implementation of AI. Means like this your page is automatically guessing like what you are looking for. Okay, so this is the small implementation of AI. Okay, in Amazon. I just tell you the example. Okay, so in this type there are so many examples you guys can when you involve in course we cover all the things, how can you implement the AI in your page and all. Okay, yeah, for python I advise you to learn the basic first. Okay, and then you go for the like the what we can say VS Code editor is the best for any coding. Okay, they have all the related environment. Okay, and it's very comfortable for coding if you are a beginner especially. Okay, and there are online editor also. We can go on with the online editor also. If you write on like on Google, like I need a like a Python online editor, you will get a lots of suggestions. Okay, you can go along anywhere with. Okay, it will be around like suppose if you start any course or something. Okay, and if you start any like any some other extracurricular activity. Okay, so for this there is a some particular time, particular duration, and a particular stage also. Okay, so the same year in the scripted also there is a some particular division of the courses. Okay, so when we enroll, so we there is a some stage one. Okay, in a stage one we have some different courses. In a stage two we have some different courses, and after completing every stage we will have a like a feedback to you, like you guys have learned this much. Okay, and sometimes we also organize some test also, so where we see your performance, like how much you are learning. Okay, and one more thing additional which I want to tell you. Suppose this is like the HTML CSS. Okay, so if you go for the Java development, and if you go for the other like the full stack, multi stack, other development, these all are the type of the development. Okay, in that we guys, or if you go for any development in the world, okay, you guys have to be very good in this HTML CSS and some bootstrap stuff and some JavaScript stuff. Okay, We have to know these things, because without knowing these things we can't be like a developer. Okay, so कोई भी कोर्सेस कर रहे हो, ओके, तुम वहाँ मेक श्योर करो, ओके, कि यू गाइस आर गेटिंग ऑल दिस स्टफ. ओके, डॉम मैनिपुलेशन इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. ओके, अब यहाँ पर डॉम आया. ओके, तो डॉम मैनिपुलेशन मैं बताता हूँ क्या होता है एक बार. ओके, इन ए ब्रीफ, सपोज ये हमारे पास पेज है. ओके, दिस इज द पेज. और यहाँ पर क्या है, हमारे पास मल्टीपल पेजेस आ रहे हैं. ठीक है, और ये सपोज मैं रिफ्रेश कर रहा हूँ. ठीक है, मैं रिफ्रेश कर रहा हूँ, तो ये रिफ्रेश हो रहे हैं पेजेस. ठीक है, ये चेंजेस चेंजेस नहीं मैनिपुलेट हो रहे हैं, बट चेंज हो रहे हैं. जैसे सपोज मैंने पैटर्न किया सॉलिड. ओके, इज गेटिंग क्लिक. ओके, और ये फिर कुछ चेंजेस हुआ, ये क्या हो रहा है, मैनिपुलेट हो रहा है. डॉम मीन्स अकॉर्डिंग टू योर गाइडेंस इट विल बी चेंजिंग. तो डॉम क्या है, बेसिकली हमारा यूआई है, जो यूआई यहाँ पर दिखता है. ओके, और यही होता है. और ये क्या होता है, हमेशा रिरेंडर होते रहता है अकॉर्डिंग टू योर सर्च, अकॉर्डिंग टू योर क्लिक. ये क्या होता है, रिरेंडर होते रहता है. ठीक है, कॉन्स्टेंटली जो हमारे स्क्रीन पर देख रहा है, ओवरऑल दैट इज द फ्रंट एंड. ओके, बट इन फ्रंट एंड देयर इज a small part, or you can say it's a important part which is called DOM. Okay, disk object model. Okay, अब इसमें क्या होता है, एवरीथिंग इन द फॉर्म ऑफ ऑब्जेक्ट के ऑब्जेक्ट में रहता है. ठीक है, ओके, ऑब्जेक्ट बस इतना ही समझो कि देयर इज द फॉर्म ऑफ द डाटाबेस. ओके, और उस डाटाबेस में ये सारे इन्फॉर्मेशन रहते हैं. एंड वॉट एवर इज रिक्वायर्ड वी कैन, जैसे मैंने यहाँ पर 25 क्लिक कर दिया. ठीक है, तो ये लाइक अब 25 से रिलेटेड जो भी हमारे पास इन्फॉर्मेशन होगा वी विल गेट इट. ठीक है, तो ये क्या हो रहा है, हमारा डॉम अपडेट हो रहा है अकॉर्डिंग टू आवर रिक्वायरमेंट, अकॉर्डिंग टू आवर सर्च फील्ड. ठीक है, तो ये क्या होता है, बेसिकली डॉम होता है. डॉम क्या करता है, बेसिकली हमारे जो भी चेंजेस होते हैं उसे अपडेट करता है. ठीक है, नो नो, no need to any extra compiler or anything. Okay, once we start our course we will guide you each and everything. If you are starting, okay, if you are starting we don't need jdk. Okay, we can go with the like the online compiler also. It is the best suggestion to you. Okay, because if you go for jdk you will get confused, because it will give you auto suggestion and everything. Okay, so if you are new in this you will not get it. Okay, so starting we'll go with the online java compiler, we will get it. Like once you write the online java compiler you'll get it everything. Okay, listen, for starting anything try to start with the easiest way. Okay, if you directly go with the like the lot of stuff you will get confused, and you will always get confused. Okay, if you are not getting a proper guidance. Okay, so try to go with the like the less immunity and like with the less burden. Okay, so we can explore more. Okay, and we will always get motivated. Yeah, I answered the Dhoni career also. Any more doubt, anything guys, you can ask me related to course, or like what we have discussed about the web development. अब कोई भी तुम वेब डेवलपमेंट स्टार्ट करोगे ना, उसके तीन चार यही तीन ही पार्ट होते हैं. वन इज द फ्रंट एंड, another one is the back end, and third one is the database. Okay, and if you go for the fourth one is like the deployment or like the managing the data and everything. Okay, तो ये basically like four parts है, और कोई भी डेवलपमेंट इसी के अराउंड लाइक रिवॉल्व करता है. Okay, if you go for any development in the world we have to manage only four parts. Okay, very shortly we'll get the form link. Okay, we can fill it and get you a certificate. Yeah, yeah, very shortly we'll get the form link. Yes, Virat Kohli. Which answer you are asking? ठीक है, अभी आपको ना एक क्यूज का लिंक मिलेगा, ओके, उसे आपको फिल करना है, ओके, एंड देन आफ्टर विल गेट द सर्टिफिकेट। Yes, yes, Virat, it's not your field. Like which platform you are asking dear? Simple. About coding platform you are asking, or like you are asking about the languages, particular selecting languages, or you are asking about the framework. You will get a quiz link. We have to fill it and you will get that. Very soon, very soon. In 1 2 minutes, you get. Yeah, you guys can get it. Okay? There is a skill selected, attend quiz and get the certificate. Just we have to click on it, okay, and you will get it. इसमें सिर्फ क्लिक करना है, ओके, एंड इट विल रीडायरेक्ट यू सम कोर्स, आपको कुछ इस तरीके का आएगा, ठीक है, ओके, एंड वी हैव टू स्टार्ट योर टेस्ट और समथिंग, स्टार्ट टेस्ट, ओके, एंड देन वी विल गेट एवरीथिंग, ओके गाइस, everybody can start and do it. Our classes will be on mostly in the evening time, okay, after your college, okay. Everybody quickly go on the link, okay, and try to fill it, try to just give your test, okay, and you will get the certificate. Okay, I will ask her to send one more time. Sir, send the link one more time. Okay. There is a step given there. Okay. Open the link. Click on buy course for free. Okay. And then register by your mail. Submit use 5. Okay. And 5 claim your certificate for the same page. Okay. You guys can do it. Okay. These are the four, 5 steps you have to follow. Okay. Open the link first and then click on buy course for free, okay, then third register or register by your email, okay, and then submit queues, okay, and then after 5 step claim your certificate for the same thing, okay, on your mail or somewhere you will get the certificate. Yes, yes, on free courses. Yes, yes, you will get it. Go on platform, there are so many 50. Once you register yourself you will get it. If you have any doubt, anything, you guys can ask me. Or very soon, like we are starting our new batches, so those who are interested, you guys can involve there. Yes, yes, we have to attend queues now. Okay, then only you'll get the certificate. Okay, and there is a step written there. Okay, you guys can see there is a step written there. Okay, a step. First step to open the link, then click on buy courses for free, then register by your mail and for submit queues. Okay, and then fifth claim your certificate for the same page. Getting year step up follow. Okay, anybody have any doubt related to the course life and whatever we have discussed, you guys can ask. Okay. Otherwise, we are going to wrap up this course, wrap up this class. Okay. Anybody have any doubt? If you have any doubt, please write in chat. Okay, I will try to sort out in the live session. ये किसी को doubt है anything you guys can ask. Yes, any doubt, anything. This is the certificate link. You guys can click on it. Okay, it will take you there. Okay, और यहाँ से you can start the test. Okay, there are so many things in there. Okay, you guys can. Right now you can attend. It's up to you, but it's advisable to you attend right now. Okay, no doubt. Okay, I'm asking one more time. Like, if you have any doubt, anything, you guys can ask me right now. Okay, I'm available there. If not, then after I'm supposing you guys have get it everything, and I will end this session. Okay, guys, nice connecting with you. Hopefully, you guys see. We'll meet soon. Okay, thank you.